All right, so today we're posting from Miami. As you can see behind me, I'm on the 29th floor of this little apartment building in Miami, a little Airbnb. The reason why I came down here is just to disrupt my daily routine a little bit and get a new perspective on things and a literal new perspective on what I'm looking at every day, but also just an internal different perspective. Because I think as we go through the motions, the same things we do all the time, day to day, we start to think the same ways and it becomes very repetitive. So I think it's good to sometimes disrupt it a little bit and get new perspective, do something else, and you end up learning a lot about both where you're from and where you're going and the thoughts that you've been continuing to have. Like maybe they change a little bit or maybe you just reinforce them. But I think I just want to reiterate that this idea of kind of disrupting and bringing yourself something new is very healthy for us. For one, I really like my daily routine, and I think discipline is very powerful, especially when it comes to doing actions that are for long-term rewards, such as working out or diet, things like that. I think when you have the discipline in your routine there, that's all very beneficial, but I also just think it's very good to disrupt it a little bit and have a little more balance, bring a little more of chaos, if you will. I like to say this line that I got from Jordan Peterson in one of his books, I believe his second book. I forget the title. I'll have to post it below here. But one of the big takeaways from that book for me was there's a balance between chaos and order, and you kind of need to have one foot in chaos and one foot in order. Otherwise, too much order becomes oppressive and too much chaos becomes stressful. So kind of need to have a balance and walk the line there, and I subscribe to that. That resonates with me. I probably lean a little bit too much on order in some ways, but in other ways I have never walked the beaten path, and I guess that's where my chaos lies, in never following the path on what most people do. My life has turned out to be a very non-traditional existence compared to at least other Americans in this time that we're in now. I'm digressing here, but the point is, I think it's very healthy for us to do things different and sometimes unexpected, and it doesn't need a significant reason beyond that. You can just say like, hey, today I'm just gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna take a different path on my route. I'm gonna listen to a different type of music or read something I normally wouldn't read or eat something I normally wouldn't eat. I think that novelty is very healthy for our brains. So just to kind of wrap it up, I think that while it's very good to have a routine that you do and discipline within your routine, I think there is also, like, you should be disciplined about also bringing some unknowns to your routine occasionally and disrupt it here and there. And that's my thoughts for today. So as always, I appreciate you listening and thank you for your time.